trying to live their faith with some of those that who may have slipped away during COVID or just kind of hit and miss on that. It's really been beautiful. We're just first day in person. I just need to here.
Tom, that's fantastic. Mark, I want to, just because I'm short of time, I want you to get your reaction to what Tom's saying.
Oh, it's just outstanding. First of all, this is what Benedict called co-responsibility for the church. So we all have responsibility for life and mission of the church, not just the parish, not just the priest, but all of us. And where we are experiencing a limitation or deficiency or problem in our parish, we should be present there and try to address it in appropriate ways. Sometimes we're not able to do that. So what we have to do, we suffer in that context, but we pray. And then we have to be responsible for how we nourish ourselves with respect to the Word of God, how we worship God, how we share faith with other people, and how we live in community together as Catholics. We as individuals have to take responsibility for that. So that means we may have to do things like gather together in small groups in our homes and pray. And without the impetus from the parish, unfortunately. But, pastors also change, and prayer is effective, and so we have to keep at it. Appreciate it, Tom.
Tom, congratulations on being with the Augustine Institute. I'm just so happy to hear your voice, and what a beautiful call. Thank you very much. We'll be right back with more Open Forum with Mark Brumley on Catholic Answers Live.
Our listener surveys have helped us determine the average Sacred Heart Radio listener is between the age of 35 and 59, the prime consumer group. Our listeners have above average income, and 96% say they want to do business with businesses that underwrite Sacred Heart Radio. So if you want hundreds of
hearts, the risen life we share with Christ, and help us to grow as your people toward the fullness of eternal life with you. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen.
7884, our number, Mark Brumley, our guest, and that gentleman who just called, Tom, from Auburn, in California, just an extraordinary man with a beautiful family and a farm, and has worked for all kinds of Catholic apostolates, raising money, and I just couldn't be more delighted that he called.
And really brought up Word of Life. It's relevant to our discussion.
Very relevant. Yes, indeed. Will in Silverton, Oregon. Did you know, Mark, that you pronounce it Oregon, not Oregon? Yes, I do. Oh, you didn't know? Okay. I always feel so proud when I know how to pronounce things. Will in Silverton, Oregon, watching us on Twitch. You are next. Oh, Twitch. I apologize. Go ahead.
No worries. So, I'm a revert to the faith. I got baptized.
An advocate of what I'm increasingly calling a holistic apologetic. What I mean by that? Well, it's an apologetic religious explanation of arguments in a reasonable way, in a way that's attuned to...
It's funny, we're going to talk about that tonight. We're going to talk about a lot of things tonight. We're going to talk about some things that I truly believe that we need to start addressing as a church, as a people of Christ, as individuals. And I truly believe that I heard and felt God speaking some really amazing things to come. But we'll get into all that. I got a couple of announcements. We've made it through Easter. Yeah? It was awesome. We had a blessed time. We had the ability to, the kids had a wonderful time. Everything happened perfectly in my book, and we're going to leave it at that, because perfectly imperfect is perfect. We made it through Holy Week. We went and had a Seder meal, and I'm going to tell you this right now. Our year, next year, is our year to host the ecumenical citywide 7 Last Words and Maundy Thursday for the Ministerial Alliance and for our little group of First Christian, First Baptist, First Methodist, and St. Paul's. And let me tell you, if you did not go to the Seder meal, we could have done seeing what we got going on as a church. And I think we're going to talk a little bit about that tonight. With that being said, I've got a couple of announcements. First announcement is that I have been asked to go to Kentucky on Saturday to actually give a presentation on anti-racism, pro-reconciliation to not just the Disciples of Christ national board meeting, but also the UCC of United States. Their board meeting is being held together, and Canada's board meeting. So I will be in front of about 45 individuals, pastors, and regional ministers giving our anti-racism, pro-reconciliation presentation that we helped create and revamp, and it's been accepted nationwide, and people are talking about it, and so hopefully it's going to be a wonderful presentation. Everything's going to be wonderful. I get to meet Terry Horto Owens. It's going to be a fun Saturday. And with that being said, I want to tell you that I told you a while back that I look at death a little different. And I want you to really think and ponder about death sometimes, not just as an end. This is just a staging ground and a practice ground and a place where we get it right, and we get to learn how to be one with our Creator, and we get to be one with the person that made us, and have a relationship, and we can make mistakes, and things happen, and there's always grace and mercy, and then once we are prepared and God calls us, we go home for eternity. This is just a small fraction of eternity. And so with that being said, I want you to think about this as a celebration. We, as you all received the email, that we lost, and I say lost, and I don't